I am here with Northern Kentucky branch manager Nathan Alvarado. Nathan is from the Kentucky, Ohio division in the Midwest region. He is absolutely rocking and rolling right now as a branch manager up in Northern Kentucky. He's the #2 branch manager in the Midwest region, and he is just popping out big weeks left and right. So, Nathan, I wanted to know, why did you become a branch?
Yeah, I think the big reason I became branch was because I was very passionate about the opportunity and what it did for me, and I just wanted to impact with as many people as possible from what I gained from it, because it really changed the way I was as a person. I'm a lot more professional, gained a lot more experience. I've had job offers in college, and I'm going into my junior year, and I wanted to share that opportunity with other people because I'm very, very passionate about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I love to hear it. So what have been your top 3 branch moments so far from the summer?
Yeah, that's tough. There's a lot of awesome moments. I would say, oh man, number 1, I had a rep. His name's Nick Dornoff, and he was the guy that was super skeptical before he started this job. His parents didn't want him to do it. And he's our #2 rep for the campaign so far. He's like at 12 grand in sales, and right before SU1, he texted me the night before and said, "Hey Nathan, is it okay if you can tie my tie in the morning?" And that just made me so happy. It has nothing to do with the job itself. It just made me feel like he was comfortable going to me with anything, and that was a really cool moment. I'd say number 2 was just finally getting into my office and being done with school. Just knowing that I can pour 100% into what I'm doing and not have to focus on anything else. And that was like a really awesome moment. And then number 3 was, so far, I'm sure there'll be other great moments too, but number 3 was probably running SC1, and just like being at SC1, just seeing all of my team there and just seeing them, get up and get on stage, and just seeing their confidence just go through the roof, just from like hearing other people talk and meeting new people and just tying them more into the team just because of that. And that was just a really cool thing. It was more of like a deep breath, like, hey, like I can just reflect on what I've done so far. And when you're in the moment, you're just going left and right, going through, just everything, trying to just go 110%. And don't get me wrong, at the conference you're going 110% too, but you just get time to reflect a little bit. And that was a really cool thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about your third? Did you already give your third?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't give a third.
So much to talk about with just those first 2. But
number 3, honestly, was my first sample kit return. I had a kid turn in his kit, and I mean, he only sold like $400, but he thanked me and was super appreciative for the time that I put in, giving him 100%, giving him all the chances to be successful. And he was like, I've never had a manager that really took the time to get to know me as a person too. And he's like, I just want to thank you for, like what you've taught me and like everything, all the skills I've learned, even though like I didn't do well and this isn't for me, like I appreciate what you've put in and I really enjoy what you're doing. So I really enjoy it. And that was like a really cool thing for me, because I was thinking it was gonna be like awkward or weird, and it was really cool just knowing that like, hey, like I did something to impact that kid's life in a positive way, and that was a really cool feeling for me too.
Absolutely, that is really cool. So then, what have you enjoyed the most about being a branch manager?
Oh gosh, there's a lot of things. I would say the biggest thing is watching people grow from the point where they walk into the interview to where they don't know what this even is, or if it's legit, or if they're going to get abducted, or whatever it may be. And they come in by the end of the interview, and they're on fire. And that's a really cool thing. And then them coming into training, super nervous, super skeptical because someone may have like said some negative things. And by the end of training, they're just like, give me the sample kit, let me go. And just watching them grow through the entire process. And they get to the point where they're scared to call their mom. And now they're just like, hey, I can call anyone I want, and I have no problem with it. When can I move on directly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and that's a really big thing for me.
Yeah, I can imagine, and that's a really cool That's a cool way that you answered that question. Just seeing the transformation of the actual rep from interview to training. It's really amazing.
For
Well,
sure.
thank you so much, Nathan, for taking the time out of your morning. I know how busy you are, especially heading into July, one of our biggest months of the summer, if not the biggest month of the summer. So I really thank you for taking the time. This has been awesome just hearing some of your reflections on your branch summer so far, and I look forward to watching you rise the ranks amongst the Silver Cup competition. Thanks.
Oh yeah, for sure.